Alright, here it is. The Canon EF-S 24mm just came out. STM. Just kind of open box, and then I'll take some sample images and do a little bit of video footage. So I haven't actually opened this yet, but it's probably all standard. Warranty card, little instructions. Normally get several different languages. Yep. And the lens itself. There it is. Very nice. Pinch cap. Alright, there it is. 24mm f2.8. It's got the STM, the silent focus motor. There. Metal back, like I said. Pancake, man. Check this out. This is the back cap, so look how look at there. It's about the same size as your back cap. That kind of gives you the size of it there. As far as stats on this, it's pretty light. It's 4.4 ounces. If you have a Nifty 50, the 50mm f1.8, it weighs 4.6. So this is slightly weighs slightly less, but if you had them in your hands, it would feel about the same. So the filter ring right here is 52mm, standard, kind of like the 50mm 1.8, like I was saying. And so this is an EF-S, so it will you can only use this on the crop censored cameras, like the T2i, T3i, T4i, T5i, and the 60D, 70D. So it'll work on those. The 7D, it will not work on your 5D or your 6D full frame cameras. The EF-S mount will not. It's got the AF and switch it back and forth. It's really narrow, but we'll see how it is on the camera. Let's take a look at it. I'm going to put it on my 60D here, and we'll take a look. Alright, here it is on my 60D. You see there, front and the profile here. This is with it focused all the way out, and then back in, how it disappears. So it does come out a little bit there. We'll see how fast the focus is here. Pretty quick, not too bad. You heard how silent it is with that STM motor, and I was kind of nervous about this being like a pancake, how this would be if my fingers would get in the way, since it is so thin here when doing autofocus, or manual focus, I'm sorry, when doing video. But it's very nice. I'm digging the feel of this, but I guess we need to go out and get some test shots. I'll get up tomorrow. I'm going to go out to Cades Cove in the Great Smoky Mountains and do a few test shots and some video as well. So I look forward to doing that tomorrow. But it's getting a little late for me, so I'm going to head to bed, but I'll get those shots for you. Subscribe. I've got lots of other Canon videos and some Pentax and some other stuff too that you might be interested in. Thanks for watching. Alright, Cades Cove. I'll go through some of the settings on these shots. This is at f5.6. Most of these are shot at ISO 100 because I'm outside in most of them. So this next one is at f8, 2/50th of a second shutter speed. And we're looking at f8 here again. The sun was kind of harsh. It was about 10 o'clock or whatever. This one's unedited. Some of them I did adjust slightly. This is f8 again. A lot of them I did adjust slightly in Lightroom, but very, very subtle changes. f11 right here. So you'll see some lower or more wide open apertures here as you go inside. That's at f4 right here. That one's unedited as well. But if you haven't been to Cades Cove, it's very nice. It's in the Great Smoky Mountains on the Tennessee side, close to Gatlinburg, if you've ever been there. The loop is, it's a loop that goes around. It's 11 miles. You can go by car, bike, or walk. I walked in this case, but lots of cabins like this to check out, and there's also lots of I think that's at f2.8. Lots of wildlife. So here's a close-up. And then these next two shots right here were ones I did at home. I was selling some old photography equipment on eBay, but you can see how crisp this is there in the lettering. These were unedited on those. And you'll see here on a couple of these shots and the video coming up, there is a little bit of lens flare, but overall, as far as sharpness, it is pretty sharp. Most of these were shot at like f8, and so you would expect it to be sharp. And here's some video. That this lens does not have image stabilization. You see a little bit of lens flare there in the upper left. It does not have image stabilization, so I shot this at 720, and then I slowed it down a little bit in my editor. I'm using Sony Vegas here, but no color correction. All these pictures and the video were shot in neutral picture style, just to let you know. You see the lens flare there in the middle. But I've got tons of other videos you could check out on Canon products. As far as this one, I strongly recommend it. $150. You can't really beat that. It's one of the lower costing Canon lenses, so it's definitely nice to have in your bag. And it's so small. I kept this lens in my pocket most of the time, and then I was shooting some wildlife with my telephoto lens, and I could just pull this out of my pocket real quick and slap it on for some wider shots of landscapes and stuff. Very nice lens. Like I said, check out my other videos and stuff, and make sure to hit that subscribe button at the bottom. And thanks for watching. Enjoy.